Hey guys, how are you? Doing good. So I just wanted to show you one of the meals that I like to do. And the main reason I like to do this is because it's got a ton of vegetables in it. And my youngest son hates everything. He is my pickiest eater. He will not eat vegetables. He hates chicken, and that's pretty much what I cook almost on a daily basis because they don't like fish either, and we're not big in meat. Even though if I had meat for them every day, that's exactly what he would eat. So, anyways, I am making Albondiga soup, okay? And so, just in case you don't know, Albondiga soup is meatball soup. I strayed from the traditional Mexican way of doing it because I have found this recipe, and like I said, it has a lot of hidden vegetables inside of the meatball itself. The traditional one is, from ground beef or I don't know, ground pork or whatever it is that they do, and then the vegetables are in the soup. Well, in this case, I am doing it from ground turkey, and I am putting all these vegetables inside of the meatball, like I said, and I also put vegetables, outside, just swimming around in the soup. So I'm going to show you what I have. It probably doesn't look very appealing, but here it is. Inside of this bowl, I have shredded zucchini, shredded carrot. I have also a yellow zucchini in there. I've got spinach. I've got onions. So I have to look so that I remember exactly what I have. I have cilantro. I have parsley. I have basil. What else do I have? I have garlic, and I did put some salt into it. So I think, oh yeah, and I have an egg. So I have all of that mixed into that, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the ground turkey, mix it really good, and then I'll start pouring it into my hot broth. The broth that I have in here right now, okay, I used 1 box of organic chicken stock and 1 box of organic bone broth. All right, that's what I do. So they kind of get that somewhat of a beef flavor into it. Show you what's up. All right. Okay, so I have added my ground turkey to my veggies. Okay, and my broth is coming to a simmer. A little bit. You see it kind of starting to turn. You actually do want your broth to be pretty warm, hot, so that when you put the meatballs into the broth, it doesn't fall apart. So I will be making my little meatballs and putting them into my broth. They're a little sticky because the organic turkey, for some reason, ends up being a little bit more sticky than the non-organic turkey. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wait for the soup, the broth to start boiling, and then at that point I'm going to go ahead and turn it down on low, cover it, and I usually cook it, and I'm probably wrong, but I'm not a chef. I usually cook it for about an hour, and then I'll add some more vegetables to the soup, and then I'll cook it for another 20 minutes or so, just so that the vegetables are a little tender. All right? All right, so my albondigas have been cooking for about an hour now, and I went ahead and chopped up some vegetables, pretty much the same thing I had already put into the albondigas, which is the regular zucchini, the yellow zucchini, carrots, Sometimes I will put cherry squash, so make it your own. I also added some potatoes to this. If you are doing the paleo diet, then you just simply omit it because I don't know if you noticed, this Albondiga soup has no grains in it, so it's perfect paleo. Okay, so either add or don't add the potatoes. I know sweet potatoes are allowed in paleo, but that's up to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the vegetables into my soup here. Just carefully so that thing doesn't go all over the place. All right, here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so, just so that it starts getting the flavor. And then at that point, I'll taste the broth to see if it needs any more seasonings, such as salt. Sometimes I'll add a little bit more of oregano into it, the dry kind, maybe a little bit of basil, but I won't know until the flavors just kind of start coming together. Hey, I'm back. All right, so here is my final product. I am going to go ahead and turn the camera around so that you can see the Albondiga soup. If I can do that. No, I can't. Never mind. All right, so here it is. Here's the Albondiga soup. Nice and pretty and delicious. And I know it's hot, at least here in Southern California, it's very hot. But like I said, I had to make it because my youngest son asked me to make it because he absolutely loves this soup. And so I feel like he is getting all these great nutrients, lots of veggies, lots of herbs, all the stuff that we absolutely need. And there it is. All right, final product. All right, enjoy.